A singles tournament had 6 players: Alice, Betsy, Cathy, Deborah, Emily, and Fran. Each player played every other player exactly twice with no ties. If Alice won 8 games, Betsy won 6 games, Cathy won 4 games, Deborah won 4 games, and Emily won 4 games, how many games did Fran win? So if we can draw and work out the number of games without using any formulas. So if I say they are A and B and C and D and E and F as their names to make it simpler. So A will have to play with B and C and D and E and F. So that is in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. So that is 5 games. These are 5 unique games. So then if you had B, then B would have played with A. Now that's not counted. So the unique game would be B with C. B with A is already counted. So I'll write it still. A and then B, we can't play with B. So C and D and E and F. So B with A is already done. So this 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 4 games. And similarly, if you start with C, you see C will have already played with A, C would have already played with B, C can't play with herself, so it will play with D and E and F. So that is 3 games. These are 3 unique games, mind you, but they are playing, each player plays each game twice, so total number of games would be 5 times 2, that is 10 games total. So 5 times 2, 10 games, and then 4 times 2, that is 8 games, and 3 times 2, that is 6 games. And then if I go to D, DA, DB, DC, and then DE and DF. So only E and F are unique, so that is 2 times 2, that is 4 games. And if I did with E and A, B, C, D, all played, all counted, and E cannot play with E, so we have to have F. So sorry, so only playing with F for Fran. So only 1 game, that is 1 times 2, 2 games. And for F, all games counted for. Counted earlier. So no new games played by F, that is not counted. So you see the total number of games played would be 10 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2. So that is 10 and 8, 18 and 6, 24, and 4, 28, and 2 is 30 games in total. Now how many wins are there? Let's write them down. Total wins, or total wins. So total number of wins are 8 and 6 and 4 and 4 and 4. So that is 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. So that is 14 plus 12, that is 26. So there are 26 wins. So 26 games. So a game is either a win or a loss. So in these 26 wins, one person will have won, the other person will have lost. So it doesn't really matter whether it is taken as a win or a lose, but it can't be both. I mean, it can, in some ways it can be both, as long as it's a win for one, a loss for the other. But in this case, I think it's easier if you're looking at the wins, then you see there are 4 games that are unaccounted for. They're only talking of the wins. So 4 games are unaccounted for, not in the count. So the only way we can explain that is only if Fran has won 4 games. So total wins is 26. Therefore, Fran most likely would have won 130 minus 26. That is 4 games. So how many games did Fran win? That is 4 games. That is the most likely answer. 4.